Phuket, Thailand's famous island paradise. Sure, there's sun, sand, and legendary nightlife, but what else is there? I'm here to find out. And in this episode, we'll seek out the very best spots in the Old Town, dive into a hidden island escape, share a life-changing moment with beautiful rescued elephants, and so much more as we explore a different side to Phuket. Yes, we are starting our day off with an elephant encounter here in Phuket. Now, this is a life dream bucket list item for so many people. The thing is, they're not all ethical, and we'll talk a little bit more about the good, the bad, and the ugly a little bit later. But right now, after that quick feeding, we're heading into the jungle to get a little bit closer and see them in their natural environment.
There's a jungle out there, you know, baby, let your love run wild, wild, wild. You're just an animal.
Thank you.
Yeah. There's no need to settle down.
Now let's talk about what I am loving about this. Each of the elephants has their own personality, and they're coming from a variety of experiences, not positive. All of these elephants have been rescued from riding camps, and they all have their own sensitivities. And we've been given clear instructions on how to interact with each of them. Some of them don't like to be touched at all. They want you to stand a good 2 or 3 meters away. Some of them don't mind if you come close but don't touch, and some of them you can get close to and just put one hand gently on their side. It feels like the elephants have consent, and I love that. This beautiful girl is Chompu. She is 47 years old, and she was rescued from a riding camp. Now, if you look at the way she's moving, you're going to see her moving her legs in kind of a strange way, and that's because where she was kept, she was chained up. So she moves her legs because that's all the movement that she had. But now she's here, she has all this space and freedom, and we just get to stand here and watch her do her thing. Now, another thing to look out for with elephant experiences is forced behaviors. That's riding and bathing, and even with photos, you're going to find sometimes where trainers are standing next to elephants and maybe they're pulling on their ears, or they're using hooks or chains or verbal commands or things to get the elephants to behave in a certain way. That's the kind of stuff we want to avoid. And I'm saying this to you in a super non-judgy way because I have done the bathing experience, and at the time I believed it was ethical, but now I know more, I'm making some better choices. I'm going to have a whole bunch of resources linked in the video description for you so you can do some research and make your own decisions. But for me, this feels like a really great experience, and I'm going to have Phuket Elephant Sanctuary linked in the video description for you so you can book it as well. If you want to do one, come here and do this one. It's really great. Old Town Phuket is where the soul of the island comes alive, with its pastel-coloured shop houses, fascinating history, and quirky cafes. This is the place to slow down the pace and enjoy the magic of Phuket. Let's start with a coffee here at Graph. I found this place online, I've heard it's great, and I'm dying to try it. Whoa, it smells so good in here. Hi. I need some coffee and some food immediately. I think I might order a couple of things and try some things. It's truly delightful in here. It has a really raw industrial feel to it. It's so cozy and cool and comfortable. Great tiles on the ground. These raw concrete walls, high ceilings, the smell of coffee, this incredible spiral staircase in the middle. The whole thing is a dreamboat. They have a great menu of coffee here. They had all your classics, your favorites, and then some experimental stuff too, which I just find is so Thailand. If you love to be experimental with your coffee, push the boundaries, this is the place to come, and Graf is the place to do it in the Old Town. I've ordered 2 coffees, a classic and an experiment. Let's start with the experiment. This is something called a magma. It is espresso, avocado, and almond milk. It's delicious. It's a good time. It just tastes like a good cup of coffee. I thought maybe it would be a little bit thicker in texture. It's not. The espresso is beautiful. The avocado and the almond milk are a great balance. I like that. And then my favorite, my beloved flat white with the oat milk. Oh, I have not had a good cup of coffee in a little while. Stop it. Stop the vlog. Oh, that's the one. That is the one. Yeah. This historic district is a treasure trove of Sino-Portuguese architecture, vibrant street art and bustling markets. Now this is an area to explore at your own pace, ducking in and out of heritage cafes, hunting for unique souvenirs and trying some of the very best street food on the island. Come to the Old Town without trying roti here. It's meant to be amazing and lucky for me because roti is one of my favorite foods and I'm standing outside the best place to get it. Let's go inside and try it. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my happy place. When I die, bury me in roti and fish curry. That's what I've ordered. And a Thai iced tea. Now all of this came to a grand total of 100 baht. That's going to be about 4 or 5 Australian dollars. Come on. You know that's good value. The only thing we need to find out here is how does it taste. That is crisp roti. I just watched the lady make that fresh. Oh, I'm really excited. Oh, yes. Oh my God, that is so good. I need to make direct eye contact with the lady that just made this and give her my eternal love. This is incredible. Yep, this is some of the best roti I've ever had, and I eat a lot of it when I'm in Singapore. I love it. The roti is just so crispy and crunchy on the outside. It's really holding its shape, but at the same time, it's nice and light and fluffy on the inside. Now this curry it's unreal. It's so good. They had different kinds of curry that you could choose from. I've gone for the fish. So happy with that. There's so much flavor in that gravy. It's hot and spicy, but it's at the perfect level of spice to me. It is ideal. This is a fantastic meal. It was a little bit of a walk for me to get here from the central area. I'm so glad I did it. There are so many people, so many tourists in those main streets of the Old Town. You come out here, there aren't any. It's just you and a big old pile of roti. That's the way we like it. At the very minimum, you want to spend at least a couple of hours here exploring the Old Town. But if you have it to spare, make sure you do half a day like I have, because there is so much to see, do, eat, and experience here. It really is a beautiful part of Phuket. Right now, I'm going to call us a grab and we're going to go explore my hotel together. For accommodation here in Phuket, I have found the perfect spot. Located in the heart of Patong, Andaman Embrace is the ideal blend of comfort and convenience. Now, it's just a short stroll from the vibrant beach and nightlife, but it also offers a peaceful retreat from the buzz of the city. The rooms here are spacious, modern, and comfortable with stunning views, and a pool that feels like your own private oasis. Seriously? There isn't just one pool, there's multiple, and each one is more gorgeous than the last. Honestly, it is the perfect base for exploring all that Phuket has to offer, and I have to tell you, the service here is fantastic. The staff are absolutely incredible, and the food is amazing. I have really enjoyed staying here and would highly recommend it. I'll have a link in the video description for you so you can check it out and book yourself a stay too. It is a beautiful evening here in Phuket, and you guys, I have made an excellent decision. I've come up to the Rooftop restaurant at my hotel and they have the best sunset view. I've ordered a bunch of seafood, I've got a coconut, I've got a lychee mint refresher, and it's all just coming together for the greater good. And the greater good is me. Let's try some food. This has come out and my mouth has just started watering. It looks so tasty. It's really good. What is it about eating fresh barbecue seafood while overlooking the water? Sun is setting, coconut in hand. It's just peak life. This is great. This is great.
Yeah. Me and my guys, we dey celebrate. See party bully make we elevate. See bad vibes, no fit tolerate. Wait, say we go kill 'em.
Good morning, you guys. I hope you are ready to escape the crowds and dive into adventure, because we are heading out to Maithon Private Island for a day of island bliss, sun, and hopefully a whole lot of underwater life.
Me and my guys, we dey celebrate. See party bully make we elevate. See bad vibes, no fit tolerate. Wait, say we go kill 'em. Say shy up in the secluded. Say give me, I'ma give me kids. See bad vibes, we no tolerate. Wait, say we go kill 'em. Me and my guys, we dey celebrate. See party bully make we elevate. See bad vibes, no fit tolerate. Wait, say we go kill 'em.
That was beautiful. It is so clear down there and the water is so warm. We saw so many cool fish, and not just the big ones. The little ones are so cute. I saw Nemo for the very first time. Doing my dive certification in Koh Tao was the best thing I could have done for myself. I'm already using it. I'm just so happy I prioritized that, because now I get to do things like this. And I'm sorry, I love snorkeling, but this is way better. Now, if you didn't want to scuba dive, you can do the snorkeling, of course. If you did want to scuba dive and you've never done it before, that's an option too. You can just make a start, come out and do a beginner, but trust me, you'll be hooked. Also, I really love seeing the eels. That was really, really cool to get that close to them. But the whole thing down there is just beautiful. The big schools of fish, all of the coral, all of the underwater life. It's just a different world down there. When you come to Phuket, there are so many of these boat island hopping day trips to choose from. And the popular ones are going to be taking you to places like Muay Island, the Phoebe Islands, and James Bond Island, for example. Here's why I didn't book those. They're going to be so popular that there's going to be a lot of other people there with you, and there's going to be a lot of push and shove. And that just wasn't what I was in the mood for. So instead today, I decided to book this one because Maithon is a private island, and it's turned out to be a really good decision. It's been really relaxed here. We pretty much had the water all to ourselves. It's just a more intimate experience. But if you do want to visit some of those iconic spots, you can. Either way, I'll have a bunch of tours, including this one, linked in the video description for you, so you can find one that meets your needs as well. You may have seen some dreamy photos on Instagram or even here on YouTube, some beautiful videos of people surrounded by gigantic lily pads. I have found the place where that happens. This is Ma Du Bua.
What could he do for me? I told him that my love is free. But can you match me?
So we know it's beautiful, but does the food actually taste any good? We're about to find out. They have a pretty extensive menu, coffees, Thai favorites, Western delights, everything in between. One thing to note with the coffee menu, there's no alternate milk options. So if you're not a dairy gal like me, something like this is going to be for you. I've got a lychee rose refresher and a mango sticky rice. Let's give this a go. This is hard to do one-handed. Yum. I will never get sick of eating mango sticky rice. The mango is beautifully ripe. The rice is nice and warm, and the sauce is lovely and sweet, of course. And then let's try this drink. I love a pinkety drinkety. Ooh, that is sweet. It's absolutely delicious. Now, in addition to the food, there's other things you can do while you're here. They have a massage area, so you can go and relax there. They have a little shop, or you could absolutely just work your way through the food menu, which I might be about to do. It really is a beautiful place. It's super popular. Everyone's out here getting their photos and videos, and honestly, I can see why. These giant lily pads are just gorgeous. I have never seen anything quite like them before. It's spectacular. Welcome to Patong Beach, and if you know this area, you know it has a bit of a reputation for a party vibe, which is probably why I've been avoiding it, if I'm honest. But the thing is, I think I've done it right. I've come down here a little after the sun has set. The light is beautiful. They're kind of putting everything away. Everyone's packing up for the day, and it has a much more relaxed vibe to it. Now, if you did want to come down here and spend the day, you could get cozy on a lounge chair, eat some street food, coconuts, have a massage, that kind of thing. If, like me, you prefer to avoid the crowds, sunrise and sunset are going to be your times to visit. And of course, Bangla Road. This is the heart of Phuket's nightlife, and things here get really crazy after dark, which is kind of why, strategically, I'm here early. I do not want to get caught up in this place late at night, but still, even if you aren't into the party scene, it's well worth coming down here and taking a bit of a walk down the street earlier on in the night. It is crazy in here. There are bars lining either side. There's a lot of illegal items for sale. This is where you come to indulge all of your senses. Did you even come to Thailand if you didn't eat street food? I don't think you did. There are a lot of great places to eat around Patong. It's not even funny. But there is this guy who has this little Roti shack with his motorcycle set up from across my hotel. I've seen him out here slanging roti since I got here, and I promised myself I would try it. Oh, cooked fresh, lovely and warm, banana in the middle, gooey Nutella, slathered in the little condensed milk and extra Nutella on top. Hot, hot, and so very good. That is what Thailand is all about.
Gotta still fighting. Yo, too many dig themselves a grave and all these things come out to play. I wanna feel your nothingness, I'm just a figment in your brain. I remember broski told me that nothing is the same, and now we on the road to righteousness through thunder or the rain. I've got numbers on my mind, work's peak coming home to mum, cause on my line. Never needed more hours, but I'm running out of time. Said I will be your vision fly.
Okay.
So what's up?
Phuket isn't just about beautiful beaches, it's also about adrenaline. And there is nothing more heart-pumping than experiencing authentic Muay Thai right here in Patong. Oh my God!
Started as a teen with my queen and a baby girl. It was all a dream, now it seems like I had a world. I'm not really seen on the scene, but I like it like that. Only if for green, then I leave with a bag full of cash.
Muay Thai is Thailand's national sport, so seeing a match live like this is kind of essential. And it's kind of blowing my mind what they're doing. The hits they're coming back from, the energy, the skill, the passion. It is all on display in that ring. Whoa. It's really intense.
All night, all day, I'm moving too legit. All gas, no brakes, all work, no play. All night, all day, I could never quit. I still give my all to life, nothing less. Started at the bottom, had some problems, still have no regrets. Sitting at the top, didn't notice yet. Moving around in silence, try to hide it till it's obvious.
I have had a really fun couple of days here exploring Phuket, but you guys, that brings this week's episode to a close. I really hope you've enjoyed it. Now, if you don't already, be sure to subscribe right now so you never miss a single episode, and say hello in the comments below. I hope you have a great weekend, and I will see you with a brand new episode next week. Love ya.